Michael T. Porter here. Welcome to Rooted in Music TV, where everything that we discuss, everything that we talk about is music related. Before I begin, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, that share button, pass me around, pass me around. Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms, and y'all know how I feel about my chiseling. If you'd like to support the channel, Cash App, $ Michael US. Also, check out my website, 250gemstones.com.co. Let's loosen up. Damn, I ain't got my water. Let me see. I'm having technical difficulties with my laptop, so I have to go to my other device. Gonna go dive into these lyrics. Emeli Sande. And if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, y'all correct me. Is it Sande or Sande? S-A-N-D-A. I'm sorry, S-A-N-D-E, but it has like a little hyphen, so it's no, that's A's. Emeli Sande. This is another very underrated artist. Very, very underrated. And I love this song. You guys probably heard it. Read all about it. Part 3. So I gotta listen to the other part. I guess there's other parts. Y'all flood my comments down there. Y'all get down there and flood. Is there another is there a part 1 and 2 to this song? So let's see. I like to look towards y'all. I can see it from here. So let's relax. I gotta remember, this is music. We just gonna jam out. Let me loosen up. Oh, let me loosen up. It's music, baby. Let me back it up. This is music, baby. This is music, baby. God damn. Let's start off with the verse. That's the verse. Yes, the verse. You've got the words to change a nation, but you're biting your tongue. You spent a lifetime stuck in silence, afraid you'll say something wrong. She already starting up the song with some poetic, revolutionary type ish. You understand what I'm saying? She kicking off the revolution right here. You got the words to change a nation. The power of words. That's why I write music. That's why I write skits. I love to write and put it out into the world to give y'all some perspective, to give you my viewpoint, to see the interactions, to see what I'm going through, to see what the world's going through, and how can we change it, or how can we just leave it alone, or what else can we do to better ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Paint images in people's minds. I love doing that. So she said, you got the words, the potency. You got the words that people need to hear. A lot of times in our society, and y'all know that, the scammers, especially the ones with the dashikis and the sandals. Dashikis and sandals, my brother, scammer. Get your ass out of here. Get them out of here. You got the words to change a nation. Tell people what they need to hear. You need to get to work. You need to work hard. You need to get your finances together. You need to stop chasing these girls and start chasing this bag and get yourself together. Get your life together. Men and women alike. Stop chasing that eggplant. Get yourself together. We are headed in the wrong direction. We got to make some changes. From the top, from the elitists, people running the government, all the way down to the bum on the street corner. You bum. Go get you some help. Get off them damn jugs and change your life around. These are the words. And they're probably the words that she's saying, probably more potent than what I'm saying, probably far more potent. But she said, but you're biting your tongue. Why do we do that in society? We see that things are going wrong and we just let it slide. We just, don't think nothing of it. We just let it go on about this way, knowing that things are corrupt, knowing that people need help, knowing that people need to be put in the right direction. Because if more people are put in the right direction, our lives will be easier, because now we're getting a little bit closer towards paradise. We're getting a little bit closer towards peace, a little bit closer towards heaven. So if everybody's on this movement, crime going down, people not having a mental war with the mental health issues, you don't have all these religions luring people to the devil. You don't have all these satanic people at the top pushing their agenda. Why do we bite our tongue? But I can't bite my tongue. But we all have done it at some time. I'm like, damn, I should have put foots in this nigga ass. I should have put foots. Now I think sometimes people bite their tongue because it's like, if you a hothead, I could be a hothead sometime. Well, most time, you're trying to evaluate the situation. But she's saying we don't say anything at all. I gotta say something. If there's a problem, I gotta bring it up because eventually the problem will continue to get bigger. Eventually, the problem is going to continue to get bigger, and you should have just addressed it when it first started. Why wait until the problem gets so bad to where now you're at a point to maybe there's no, you reached a point of no recovery. You reached a point of no return. You can't return back to peace and paradise because things have gotten so bad that it's beyond repair. It's beyond what you call it. It can't be salvaged anymore. So it's just a tale of we gotta do better as a society. We got pushed the line. That's why I am what I am. That's why I do what I do. And you ain't gonna silence me. You ain't gonna control me. F you. How about that? She said you spent a lifetime stuck in silence, afraid you'll say something wrong. You gotta speak. Real quick, I didn't know nothing about no YouTube. When I came on the YouTube scene, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna go elaborate. I'm gonna do a on a podcast, probably on a podcast. I don't know what I'm gonna put on, but it's gonna be a very detailed journey on how. Well, I'm gonna put a journey of my YouTube journey, the whole journey, but there's gonna be a long segment just about just getting started. I didn't know what to speak. I didn't know what I was gonna say. I didn't know what topics I was gonna talk about. And it's just getting started. I didn't know nothing about nothing. I didn't know how to communicate, how to interact, the super chats and all this, and the eligibilities. I didn't know nothing about this stuff. Afraid you'll say something wrong. You know, you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna say the wrong things. You're gonna slip up. As long as you sincere about cleaning up what you said, and maybe this came out wrong. We're human beings. Our minds are very, very dynamic. It's very complex and sophisticated. Human beings, just the human beings, there's so many dimensions in the human being. It's so beautiful. So, you know, you may say that it didn't come out right. In the heat of the moment, you got your emotions alter your emotions. You get caught up in your emotions, and your mind typically will formulate words that come off of impulse rather than words that come out of impulse versus words that come out of logic and patience are two different things. You might try to say the same thing, but it may come out a little bit different. So don't be afraid to say something wrong. Get it off your chest. If no one hears it, how we gonna learn your song? So maybe I'm thinking about maybe she's talking about herself before she started her music career. I think initially she's talking about herself. I think she has a lot to offer to the music game and to the world. And I think she's talking about for other artists who's in the same predicament or other people who's in the same predicament, whether you're a musician, whatever you're going through in life, you got to speak up. You got to go out there. And when she said your song, I think she mean that literally for the musicians and herself. You know, there was a time in her life she was scared to speak. Now she's on the main stage. Now she's a big artist. And I also think she's thinking about people across the world, whether you're a doctor. How can we know you're a great doctor if you ain't going out there to your medical school? How do we know you're not or a great nurse or a bus driver or a great mechanic if you ain't picking up your tools? It's a metaphor. Speaking, her words are equivalent to a doctor picking up a scalpel. How are we gonna know if you're a great doctor and you can change people's lives if you don't pick up your scalpel? How do we know you're a revolutionary and you don't speak? How do we know you're a great musician and you don't sing? That's what she's saying. Life, live your life, be yourself, get yourself out there, make a name for your damn self. So come on, come on, come on, come on. You've got a heart as loud as lions. You got the heart as loud as lions. You got a big heart. So why let your voice be tamed? These words, these are some lyrics right here. These are some lyrics that, bam, duck, duck, You got a heart as loud as lions. So why let your voice be tamed? Once again, get it off your chest. If you got fired up, you fired up about something, you fired up about getting your degree, you fired up about getting that money, you fired up about God, you fired up about protecting your family, getting your family in a better position, whatever you fired up about, being successful, getting your health together, keep that fire burning, make it happen. Maybe we're a little different. There's no need to be ashamed. Don't need to be ashamed. This is so transparent. I'm just blown away just by reading this. I am just blown away just by reading this. You've got the light to fight the shadows, so stop hiding it away. Once again, she's telling you you have it, but you suppressing. Stop suppressing your gifts. Stop suppressing the wonderful things you have to offer the world. And I agree with that. Stop suppressing all the things you have to offer the world. You understand what I'm saying? Stop suppressing, one more time, all the beautiful things you have to offer the world. I got a lot to offer. I got a lot to offer. That's why your boy got 2 channels and a podcast. It's really 3 channels. 2.5, if you will. 2.5, 3 channels, right? Got music for you. Working my ass off because I believe I have something great to offer the world. Wonderful. 250, truth, direction, and serenity. This is what she's saying. Imagine if I didn't speak. Where would my life be? Where would I be? Not financial, I'm just talking about all this interaction, all the comments, all this life you missed out on if you didn't speak, all the changes you could make through your platform. Through my platform, you can make changes. You can uplift people. You get people excited about life, excited about music. Get them excited about whatever I'm excited about. But you gotta speak. You gotta jump in that water. So let's go to the chorus. I wanna sing. I wanna shout. I wanna scream till the world. Oh, I wanna scream till the words dry out. Typically, when you're rapping, you're singing, a lot of saliva be moving, your tongue is moving. She said, I'm gonna keep pouring my heart out. I'm gonna keep saying how I feel until the words dry out, until I have nothing else to say, until my voice cracks, until I can't speak. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, shit done got real. So put it on all over the papers. I'm not afraid. They can read all about it. Read all about it. She said you can put it in the tabloids, you can put it on Essence, you can put it on the magazines, you can put it on social media. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I'm not afraid to tell people how I feel and tell them what I'm going through in my life. And I'm not afraid to shape the world how I want to shape the world. This song should be at least at 1 billion. I gotta check the view. It should be at close to 1 billion. Second verse. Hold on. Lord have mercy. All these there's ads everywhere. Okay. Second verse. At night we're walking up the neighbors while we're singing away the blues. Oh, I'm sorry. At night we're waking up the neighbors while singing away the blues. Making sure that we're remembered, yeah, because we all matter too. You got to be remembered. I say this time and time again, I'm doing this thing. I'm trying to run up the bag. I'm trying to run it up. I'm trying to run it all the way up. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. You understand what I'm saying? I am trying to run up. Both check. Everything I'm doing, I'm trying to do it at the highest level. Run it up. If the truth has been forbidden, then we're breaking all the rules. She's just talking about how society is. Society puts everyone in the box to where you can't speak, to where you can't be real. Like I said in the beginning, like to where you can't talk about the real issues that's going on in the world. They don't want you to talk about it. And she said, I'm gonna talk about it. So come on, come on, come on. Let's get the TV and the radio to play our favorite tune. I'm sorry, to get the radio to play our tune again. I'm cutting up these lyrics. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I went to a public school. Forgive me. I came from the ghetto. There's not a lot of resources there, so let's get the TV and the radio to play our tune again. So I love that line because that's every musician's dream. Every artist's dreams is to be played on the radio at least one time, to be played on the radio at least one time, to hear all your friends and family, to everybody in your neighborhood, the people that you love, to hear your song. It's one thing for people outside the neighborhood, outside your city, to hear your thing. That's even more special because there's not your fan base is expanding across your neighborhood and everything that you know, your little bubble, your fan base is expanding outside your bubble. Now with technology, you get fans overseas, you got fans over here, you got fans everywhere. So I just say, like, to be played on the radio, something that you took from nothing, you formulated these thoughts, you wrote them down, you worked on it, recorded, you get the right folks, get the right melodies, get the right octaves, and you put it out to the world. Somebody's bumping your stuff. It's about time we get some airplay of our version of events. This is revolutionary. She said, we're going to tell our version of what's going on with the politicians and these events and the wars. We're going to tell our version of the economy. We're going to tell our version of what's going on up in here, up in here. There's no need to be afraid. I will sing with you, my friend. Come on, come on. So I think she's with a friend. She's with her gang. She's with her posse. She said, I'm the leader, but y'all can come with me. You have, not only does, I believe she has something to offer, her friends got something to offer too. They think just like her. She said, don't be afraid. So we gonna tell the world how we feel. I want to sing, I want to shout. Go back to the chorus. Yeah, we are wonderful, wonderful people. We are all wonderful, wonderful. I ain't gonna say everybody. Now I'm gonna disagree with some pushback because our current president in 2023, I don't think this is wonderful. Hey, people getting evicted. There's wars going on. People committing suicide. Men thinking they women. Women thinking they men. There's total chaos in the street. There's homelessness. There's unholy things happening to children. How do you feel, Mr. President? Oh God, I'm ready for bed. Can you imagine falling asleep at your job? What would happen to you? Can you imagine? Yank him, get him out of there. He ain't fit. Go get him some Red Bull. So when did we all get so fearful? That's the whole point of the song. Why are we so scared to speak up? It's corrupt. Now we're finally finding our voices. You got to get right with God. You got to get right with your family. Get right with yourself. Get your mind right. Get your spirit right. We only have a little bit of time here on earth. A little bit of time. That's the worst thing. The truth is, everyone's supposed to be great. And on your way to greatness, you need a direction. You found out the truth. You accepted that you got to be great in something, but you need a direction to get there. And on your journey, serenity. There'll be some things that you'll be able to change. On your journey, there'll be some things you just have to roll the punch. There's nothing you can do about it. And as human beings, we always trying to be control over everything all the goddamn time. There's some things you just gotta let it roll, baby. The things that you can't control, getting some money. Things that you can't control, exercise. Things that you can't control, control them. There's gonna be things that come upon you in your life, on your path to greatness, on your direction. You're getting yourself together, you can't control it. Sometimes the ball just falls. But as long as you did your part, and that's what she's saying, we're finding our voices. We got a platform, baby. We rocking and rolling. Just take a chance. Come help me sing this. I want to sing. I want to shout. I want to scream till the words dry out. So put it in all the papers. I'm not afraid. They can read all about it. Read all about it. Oh, 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 oh. And she repeats the chorus, half of the chorus, and that's the end of the song. Would y'all like to hear my opinion? Would y'all like to hear my opinion? Of course you do. That's why your ass is here. I'm saying this is one of my favorite songs. I mean, this time period, this is about 5 years ago. I think it's even longer. A lot of these great pop songs that came on late, they were already out, but the pop around this era, about 6 years ago, James Bay, Emeli, Sande, who's that girl that sang Chandelier? Who sang that song? Chandelier. You had Hosier. You had just a plethora of visuals and great songs. But this song stood out to me because she just simply singing, there's wonderful people out here, and the wonderful people have to take back the earth. The wonderful people have to take back society, and the wonderful people, great people, have to push this message, push this momentum, push this energy upon others so they can be great too. Until next time, goodbye, goodbye. 2-5. O, capital G, Rooted in Music TV. I'm gone.